Salaam world, children of Israel. This is a video explaining corruption within relationships and my authority to make things lawful that are forbidden from the word of God and how they connect. So video is very easy, very simple. It's for the understanding and the people with sense. You get what I'm saying? So before I continue, you know, you could go on my iGTV, you could click my link in the bio, and also, go look at the other videos on my posts on my page, and you will see everything that confirm my identity as the Messiah Jesus, the real one. Straight from the word and in the instruction of God, and understand no man or woman can instruct me above, or even no man or woman can instruct me, period. Only God could instruct me. You get what I'm saying? And within the word of God, I'm able to prove my identity. And if you look closely, if I was a fraud all along, I would have been charged with fraud and liar and lie. But you get what I'm saying? If you look at my other videos, everything will be explained about my identity. That's what they're there for. Take your time and watch them. As far as the what I made this video for, the corruption within relationships in this world, and that God mentioned in the word of God, and why he put restrictions upon these relations and made certain things forbidden. So understand, when you're dealing with there's two parties, the party of the devil and the party of God. So when you're dealing with these parties, understand, when you're dealing with the party of the devil, you're dealing with liars, haters, people that envy, people that's deceitful, the people that put these things in your heart. And and that's just their nature, and that's just how they live. You understand? So that being said, you could easily see why God restrict and forbid certain type of relationships, because these people could exist within your household, within your surroundings. They could be a neighbor, they could live in your house, they could be a neighbor. You get what I'm saying? And so in order for God to protect you and avoid these things as much as possible, he forbid that and restricted it. So yeah. So in the past, you guys just did what y'all wanted to do. You get what I'm saying? Y'all chose who y'all wanted to be with. You get what I'm saying? You know, um, and that's why certain things is in the word of God, like divorce. He leave a way for you to, get out of the mistakes you made. But even when God mentioned divorce, he give you a peaceful way. You get what I'm saying? He guide you as believers. He give a peaceful way. You get what I'm saying? But what if you not with a believer? You get what I'm saying? Obviously, you're gonna go through other stuff besides peace. You get what I'm saying? And that's not what God got for you. God do tell you he tests you with stress, but that's not what he offer in life. The stress come along with the people of the devil that don't believe and that's not willing to take these instructions. And if you're willing to walk behind them, obviously you're gonna start facing these things of of stress. You get what I'm saying? But if you walk with me, you're not going, and with the rightful people, you're not gonna face these things of stress. You walk with God, you walk with me, you're gonna face things of peace, relaxation, justice, you know because that's what comes along with being, you know, a believer of God, and walking with me as the Messiah Jesus. So yeah, so because these people are like perverts, haters, liars, envious, deceiters, you get what I'm saying? God tell you, two sisters can be in a relationship. A sister can be in a relationship with her brother. A daughter can be in a relationship with her father, and all these a mother can be in a relationship with her son, and all the angles. You get what I'm saying? Within that, and and God set restrictions and made it forbidden. You get what I'm saying? Because people of the devil is, you know, like I said, perverts, haters, liars, enviers, deceiters. You get what I'm saying? You know, so you was going around the world being with who you wanted to be with. You get what I'm saying? And that led to you innocently and being with the wrongful people. You get what I'm saying? The people that, you know, that don't got nothing for your life, but you go along with them and you gonna end up in the hellfire. That's all they got for you. You get what I'm saying? So who, if obviously if you want that, you know, you deserve to be with those people, but you know, I'm talking to the people that don't want those things, but they found themselves going and being with who they wanted to be, and they, you know, things ain't go the way really the way God had it for you, because you wasn't following God guidance. Now when you look in the word of God, his guidance, he make it clear. His guidance is a perfect guidance for those who are want to be successful. Who are those who are that to be successful? The people that want to get to the uppermost. You get what I'm saying? The children of Israel. Remember, that's something I already did. You get what I'm saying? So that's something I already accomplished. I know what to do. So that's why God tell you, walk with me, and you will get there and you will be successful. You get what I'm saying? And that's his perfected guidance. You get what I'm saying? You know, and remember, God is God. So when God say perfect, you know what that mean. You know, God is best. You get what I'm saying? God is the best. You know, God is the best of the best. God level. And there's only one of those. I'm the Messiah, Jesus. There's only one of me. You get what I'm saying? I'm a slave of God. You get what I'm saying? You know, I'm a servant of God. You know, I'm not no slave to no man. That's a different definition. That's a different type of life. That's not the same life. That's not a life of peace. You get what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, so now as believers, you know, your job is to believe in God, and what God tell you to do, he say obey me. I'm a prophet. Obey me as Jesus, the Messiah, Jesus, and do what I say, and justice will be done, and you will be able to get to the uppermost. So I guide y'all, right? And I tell you, obey me and be with who God got for you. You get what I'm saying? This is not no man or wife or parent, you know, arranged marriage type shit. This is God, you know, and his all know. You get what I'm saying? Um, and who God got for you, and that's a different level of perfect. And you know, and that's who I'm guiding you to be with, cause, and then now you look into now, that's who I'm guiding you to be with. Now you look at within the authority of, um, my hair moving, you know, I'm just, you know, not a problem, you know. Now you look in the Word of God, chapter 3, part 50. You know, God gave me the authority to make things lawful that were forbidden. You know, so because I guide you after you were doing whatever the fuck you wanted, going to be with whoever the fuck you wanted to be with, and all this extra shit, ending up in divorce, ending up in a whole bunch of dramatic dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? That you know that God don't got for you, because God know you a believer, and God is all know. He know who's gonna get to the uppermost. You know, he know who's gonna put in the work. But that's up to you to now stay disciplined and live that. You can't live in assumption like I know. You get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? You know, but you know your duty to God is to live in discipline. You get what I'm saying? And live in the present, and make sure you get every step of the way, get everything done in the present, get everything done. You get what I'm saying? You don't just live a life like a careless, like, I know. You live a safe, your job is to obey me, fear Allah, live a safe life, a disciplined life. You get what I'm saying? And live with care and discipline, you know, and not assumption. You get what I'm saying? So and don't get ahead of yourself, because I done seen y'all live that life and do that. You get what I'm saying? And it's not healthy. And remember that shit happened by accident. You don't want those type of accidents, because those accidents take you to hellfire. You get what I'm saying? There's only so much time here, and you don't want to be the person that is making those type of moving without that type of care, because obviously you wouldn't be a person of God. So you want a person that remain disciplined and remain moving with care. You know, I'm not removing, re, remain moving with care. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, um, now within the Word of God, after I tell you, obey me and be with who God got for you, because He have perfect guidance, and a God is God best. There's understand God is God best. So now you have what a man and a woman want, and then you have what God got for you. Common sense says what should you go with? You really gotta think about it. You should automatically go God. I want what God got for me, because what God got for me is perfect, and He's best, and He's all know, and and chill. You not all know. You get what I'm saying? You may be the best. You on your way of being the best. Not a problem. But you not all know. So you found yourself in the past making mistakes, being with people you ain't mean to be with. And you wasn't meant to be with. Ending up in divorce, all this extra shit, having less than what you were supposed to have, not being able to, you even if you was a man, you have 4 wives. You wasn't able to have sisters and all this shit. You get what I'm saying? You know, because all the extra shit that I explained, at the beginning of the video, that the people or the devil create in this world, and the corruption that they create in this world. You get what I'm saying? So because I'm telling you to now follow God's perfected guidance and go with who God got for you, now I use my authority when God say I can make lawful some things that are forbidden, and say, well, you could be with you could, two sisters could be together. You get what I'm saying? A mother could be with in the same relationship with a man, and that could be also her daughter. You get what I'm saying? As far as not the man being the daughter, but there's a man, but the mother and the daughter is wives within that relationship to the man. You get what I'm saying? A daughter could be with her father. You get what I'm saying? And everything that God mentioned that's restricted within relationship, except two men being together. So all the combinations of one man and more than 4 women is good, except there is no one thing I'm not making lawful, and that's staying forbidden, is 2 men being together with more than 4 wives, or 2 men existing within a relationship like that. Hell no. I'm not making that lawful, nor am I making alcohol lawful, or pork. You get what I'm saying? But all the other relationships that include one man of God, and four women, and more than 4 women of God, is definitely lawful. So before, even if you was one man and had 4 women, they couldn't be sisters and shit like that. And you couldn't been marrying that man couldn't have been the father in the household, or different shit like that. But now you could. And why is that? Because when God guide you to what's perfect for you and what's best for you, He guide you to a believer. You get what I'm saying? And you what you get, and when you come get when God guide you. You get what I'm saying? From the past, what you get when you guide yourself, and you get less than perfect. You get the worst. Let's be honest. You get what I'm saying? God told me about y'all niggas, and His all know. You get what I'm saying? So when you go with God, you know what you get. You get what's perfect for you, what's best for you. And that's going to be a believer that glow, somebody that's beautiful. You get what I'm saying? So, now you see my authority working in, whereas I'm making things lawful that were forbidden. You understand? So like I said, there's some people in this world being portrayed, or they might be with people that God don't got for them. You get what I'm saying? But you know this video is just to help us get in place in all of the worlds. You get what I'm saying? So I know what they got out there, people working undercover, as undercover bosses and shit like that. And I know the technology they got out there, like they got clones and all that shit, you get what I'm saying, made out of clay. I'm able to breathe life into them and all that stuff. So this ain't no conspiracy theory. This is the Messiah, Jesus speaking, you know. So I got clear signs from God, and He informed me of these things. And I have children of Israel that work, and they stronger than the people of the devil. And I know what's up. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So our job is to get and to live within that perfected guidance of what God got for us. You get what I'm saying? So if you watching this video and you're receiving this video, you know you know what to do. If you with the because God may revealed you to be with me. You get what I'm saying? And you know that's your job. You get what I'm saying? And that's a perfected guidance from God. So I don't want to be with anything less than perfect. I don't want to be less than the best. I don't want anything less than the best. I don't want anything less than God level, godly, holy, because that's everything that I am, and I'm blessed where I be. You get what I'm saying? You see how God carry me. I'm very successful. you know so now, if you listening to this, and you're not willing to accept that, willing to accept what God got for you and what's perfect, obviously you're a disbeliever, and justice needs to be done, and you need to be removed from this world, because you obviously proven that you're a disbeliever of God. So if you're a disbeliever of God, that automatically makes you an enemy of God. You get what I'm saying? So it's either, so am I forcing you into a relationship? No. You get what I'm saying? Because you have an option to say, well, I choose not to believe, and I choose not to accept what's you could say you choose not to accept what's perfect and what's best for you. And you could go with somebody that's not perfect and that's not best for you, and what God don't got for you. And all that's saying, and all that's clearly proven, is that you're willing to carry on corrupted relationships in this world. You're willing to, continue to spread mischief and wickedness in this world, which is a person of the devil. You're willing to settle for less than perfect. You're willing to settle for less than the best. You get what I'm saying? So, that speaks for itself. But if you're a person that you hear this, and you accept the guidance of God, the perfect guidance of God, and um, you do the right thing, and you move within the right manner, then we carry on in life within a life of peace. You get what I'm saying? Within a life of success, within a life of perfection, of what God got for us. You get what I'm saying? So God tell me I don't get to choose. You get what I'm saying? But I'm happy I don't get to choose, because I'm a man, I'm a slave, I'm not all know. So I could pick the wrong person, but I don't live that life. I don't give no chance. The moment I go, yo, God, who you got for me? No funny shit. Let me know who you got for me. That's who you got for me? And you the one that God got for me? All right, bet. Not a problem. Because I choose to accept God's perfect guidance. I choose to accept that best. That's godly level best. I don't question it. I don't give a fuck how you look. No, nothing like that. As long as you're not carrying yourself like a woman of the devil on some obvious shit, and you're not rejecting God perfected guidance and best guidance, then I'm going with it. You get what I'm saying? Because not a problem. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing. So I'm the first person to do this, and like I said, I've been places. I've been to the uppermost. I'm back. I'm very successful. You get what I'm saying? And I'm here to bring this world to just end. So all you gotta do is be willing to accept the perfected guidance of God. And if you're not, you clearly are an enemy of God, because you disbelieving. You willing to accept less than what God got perfected, less than the best. And obviously you choose to, though you from what I said from the beginning of the video to now, that's obviously showing that you're willing to continue to let corruption and mischief and wickedness and all these things, and pervertness be spread in the world. So if you're that type of woman, then justice got to be done. You automatically lose, and you will be removed from this world. There is no jail. We're gonna remove you from this world, put you where it belong, and that's hell. We don't play that save life shit. Hell. or you get to go to jail, come out in a year. No, we play that remove you from the world, execute you, and put you where you belong. And but if you a person that's willing to accept God perfected guidance and accept, me as the Messiah, Jesus, after I provided clear proof from the direct word of God, the direct instructions of God, not a man, of God, the only God, and to where you can't deny, and you reject me and you reject my obedience, and you reject the perfect guidance of God after He told you I'm the one, then you know what got to be done. But if you accept it, then we live a perfect life, and we live a blessed life, and you live a life of to get to the just ends, and we're gonna get to the uppermost, and you know we're gonna ride it out and be happy. You get what I'm saying? And with me, you don't got I know how to do things. You get what I'm saying? You know what you're getting. The word of God is right there. It's an open book. You get what I'm saying? And you know how He speak about me. You get what I'm saying? I'm illustrious in this world and the hereafter. You get what I'm saying? I never scorn at being a believer. You get what I'm saying? You know, and you put everything together, and it's different. You get what I'm saying? So when God tell me to put in that work, I put in that work. You get what I'm saying? And His all know. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not no angel God speaking to. I'm the Messiah Jesus. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no groups of me. There's one of me. You get what I'm saying? Even though there's other prophets, you get what I'm saying? I stand within context and within authority as one man. You get what I'm saying? When I went to the uppermost and I came back, I didn't die. You get what I'm saying? Niggas lied on me. I didn't die. You get what I'm saying? But I accomplished these things as one man. But I'm back, and the type of man I am, and I'm here to bring my children with me, because I was sent to the nation. I'm the father of Israel. And as long as you're the child of Israel, you look in the word of God, you walk with me, you follow God, you're going to get to the uppermost. That's not the second, third, fourth, or fifth, or sixth. That's the seventh. That's the highest of heavens. You get what I'm saying? And we don't settle for anything less. You get what I'm saying? So you know what you getting when you go with God. You getting perfection. You getting godly level best, and you getting success. And success means you getting out of this low level place, this corrupted place, and we're gonna do just ends, and we're gonna get to the uppermost. It's that easy. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, all love. You get what I'm saying? Gratitude to God for Him, for His guidance, and everything. Just watch everything again if you need to anything explained. So yeah, whoever's watching, as long as you're a party of God, and and also keep this in mind. There's the party of Allah and the party of God, like I said, and within the party of the devil, there's disbelievers. You get what I'm saying? There's those who lie and say they believe, and then there's those who are believer. They're genuinely believers for now, but God revealed to me with His clear signs that He blessed me with, that they're gonna wrong themselves one day. You get what I'm saying? And that's who those people are the ones I'm here to protect you from. You get what I'm saying? So accept the protection and the love of God. You get what I'm saying? And when He bring it through me as a prophet, as a slave, accept it. You get what I'm saying? Obey me and fear Him, because that's what He tell you to do. You get what I'm saying? And accept it. So we, the people, we not a part of those three groups I just mentioned. We the people that God see us and say, yo, y'all the people that I see getting to the uppermost, as long as you remain disciplined within care and safety. That don't mean, what that don't mean is he don't see us getting to the uppermost by being in assumption, walking around with our head with all stupid and excuse me, not stupid, walking around all dumb, talking about, oh, I know, and assumption, and walk around, strong, disciplined, make sure you put in that work, you take every step. You get what I'm saying? Because there's angels like Gabriel. How you receive the word of God in that manner, and you could do all those things, but yet you needed to be confirmed. That nigga's dumb, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So you know what's up with certain people, you get what I'm saying? And so anyways, always go with God. You get what I'm saying? Go with me, because within His Word, I'm the only one He revealed that is gonna be respected in this world and the hereafter. Meaning that it's guaranteed that I'm gonna make it to the uppermost in the hereafter. It's some place I've been before. I've been there more like numerous times mentioned. I've been there before, and I'm back again. You get what I'm saying? So you know, ain't nobody on my level. I stand alone. You get what I'm saying? There's other prophets, but no matter what, I stand alone. Ain't nobody fucking with me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it again. If you willing to not accept the best and the perfected guidance God got in order for you to be successful, then you're gonna have to remove yourself. You know, but if you're willing to accept me, you get what I'm saying, and accept what God got, within His perfected guidance, and what He say is best, to avoid corruption and avoid people of pervertness, liars, deceit, and envy, then obviously we're going to live a blessed life, a perfect life. You get what I'm saying? A successful life, and a just life above all. You get what I'm saying? Everything in order of the word of God. You get what I'm saying? So you look at me, look at me, I'm not no corny nigga. I'm shining. You get what I'm saying? You know, you don't gotta get around me and wear no fucking um, head tie and all this extra shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you look at the word of God, He tell you as a woman to cover yourself in a certain manner. You get what I'm saying? And things like that. He tell you as a man to move in a certain manner, but that's because people, because you could accidentally find yourself being with the wrongful man, because you going with what you want. You get what I'm saying? You willing to go outside of what God got. You willing to go outside of God's perfection to find love, or even if it was an accident, a mistake, you still found yourself doing it. You get what I'm saying? But now, you don't got to find yourself doing those things. You get what I'm saying? Because once you accept the perfected guidance of God, you're not going to find yourself around perverted people of the devil, people, you get what I'm saying? So you able to, you able to carry yourself however you want to carry yourself around me. You get what I'm saying? Freely. You get what I'm saying? But when I say however you want to carry yourself around me, that's within the word of God, because that comes first. So you got to obey me and carry yourself within that. That's what I mean, freely. But that being said, you don't gotta wear all these uncomfortable things. You be comfortable as long as you accept the guidance of God, which is perfect and best, and you remain around me. I'm not a pervert. You could be however you want to be. You get what I'm saying? But if you're not willing, and you're willing to accept and be around those type of people, you get what I'm saying, they perverts, what that come with, they haters, they liars, they enviers, what the people that the devil do. You get what I'm saying? Of course God will want you to cover yourself if you're a believer, because you may be making a mistake, but God is trying to avoid those mistakes with His perfected guidance, where in the past you wasn't accepting, but now you have an opportunity to accept it with me. You get what I'm saying? And we're able to carry on in life. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, and life is beautiful. You get what I'm saying? I do fucked up things to the people of the devil. You get what I'm saying? You know, when God mentioned, He gonna do evil to the people of the devil and justice at the end. I'm here. You get what I'm saying? For real, for real. You get what I'm saying? I'm the result of everything. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that bring this shit to just ends. So you add everything up, and it's me. You get what I'm saying? How do justice get done? Do me as Jesus. Fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying? How just done? And God say all of the heavens is made for just ends. So obviously we got to bring this world to just ends in order to get to the uppermost. So yeah, and that's what come along with me. Come along with walking with the Messiah Jesus. You get what I'm saying? That's what come along with me. You get what I'm saying? That's things I done did eat with ease. You get what I'm saying? Without dying. Fuck is niggas talking about. You get what I'm saying? So nobody could fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? I'm a forever nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm a forever slave of Allah. I'm not a nigger. You get what I'm saying? But I'm a forever nigga. You get what I'm saying? And niggas can't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? As far as, excuse me, niggas can't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? Niggas could fuck with me because I want them to walk with me, because I want them to get to the uppermost. Now, if they get ahead of themselves, go and live this I know, and careless life, they could go to hell. You get what I'm saying? And if they get out of discipline, they could go to hell. But God blessed me to say, yo, these are the people that's going to remain disciplined. But at the same time, you know, let's not act like I don't have to, like, remind y'all, and not in a negative way. You know, I gotta, you know, tell y'all, yo, what to do and what to stay away from, stuff like that. So I gotta keep y'all in check, but not in a negative way, like how I would say it to the people of the devil. You get what I'm saying? I keep them in check. I mean, like, you get what I'm saying? That's a like, nigga, go to hell. You get what I'm saying? I tell you, I keep y'all in check. It's in order for me to, you know, help God clean y'all of the corruption that was put on y'all, and for us to, you know, do my duty to God, and help him and get to the uppermost. So you like, yo, if you're wondering what's my duty to God, I live natural. I don't, you know, it's this is natural for me. That's how easy it is for me. You get what I'm saying? You know, so I'm gonna say it one more time. You know, if you're willing to accept me and accept God's perfect guidance, then, you know, we're gonna live a perfect life and a successful life, and you're gonna be successful along with me, along with things I done already did. You get what I'm saying? You know, and I'm the Messiah, Jesus. If not, you know, if you're not willing to accept the perfected and best guidance on a godly level in order to be successful, that's clear proof that you're a disbeliever, which makes you a clear enemy of God, which means this world is only for believers. That means you automatically lose, and, you know, you're gonna get executed, and, you know, we gonna crucify you, we gonna cremate you, burn you, we gonna, you know, you know, violate you. You get what I'm saying? You know, within that loss, if you're willing to accept less than perfection, less than the best than what God got for you, and you know, and carry on to allow corruption in the world, from like what I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So, you know, all peace and all love. You know, look at me, Sham, before I go a little bit. You know, I'm chilling. You know, I'm chilling. You know, anyways, peace, love. You know, salaman. You know, and this is, you know, obviously, if you understood everything I said in this video, you know, and you had the sense to understand, because God say people that, you know, seek men instead of women, like, you know, those people are the people that don't have sense. So why would I make that lawful? And even if I'm not the type of nigga that seek another man, so even if he didn't say that, I wouldn't find myself seeking a man. So as far as women, obviously, you look at the word of God, you know, women are allowed to be with women as long as they have one man, as long as one man remain in there. So two women could be bisexual and be together before the man exists, but as long as when that man pop up, they willing to be with that man, you know, that's and they don't reject him, as long as he's what God got for you, not what you want, what God perfected for you. You get what I'm saying? Then you know, obviously everything is good. So as far as like, you know, within that type of context of, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, obviously things are permitted. But as far as like two men being together, that would always be forbidden, and that would never be right. You get what I'm saying? But one man with four women, obviously, if you 4 women, you got to be together as 4 or more women. You get what I'm saying? That's permissible. You get what I'm saying? Nothing's off with that. Nothing's wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But anything with do with 2 men and with I don't care how much amount of women, off. You get what I'm saying? You know, we don't, you know, that's always, obey me, fear Allah, understand, that's always gonna be forbidden. You know, we don't do that faggot shit. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you know what you getting with me, and that's a man that I'm a man of God. You get what I'm saying? I don't support things God don't support. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you a woman of God, you shouldn't find yourself when you, as long as you come be with me and walk with me, you shouldn't find yourself supporting things God don't support. You get what I'm saying? You know, you should find yourself only supporting things God support and in the ways He supported. You know, so you know, that's kind of a summary of what this really about, and you know, and yeah, um, all love. You know, I look forward to living this life of justice. You know, past, present, and future, and bringing this world to just ends. You get what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, Allahu Akbar, God is great. You know, peace. Oh, I look good, my fault. I'm blessed where I be. Can't blame me. Let me just check myself out a little bit, you know. I'm something else. Ask God about me. Go read about me in the Quran. You get what I'm saying? Ask God about me. You get what I'm saying? You know, he tell you look at me. Look at Jesus. You get what I'm saying? Look at all the beautiful things and all the beautiful things he created. And he chose me. You know, be perfect and be successful. And be the best, because that's what God got for you. Don't be corrupted, don't be worse. Don't be a liar, don't be hateful, don't be an envier, don't be bitter. You know what to be. You get what I'm saying? Be what God got for you. Perfect, best, success. Be that. I'm out.